Number 7. Parasharya vachas sarojamamalam Gitadhyanam Nanakhyanakesaram harikatha sambodhana bodhitam loke sajjana shakpadaihi raha pepiyamanam muda bhuyad bharata pankajam kalimalappadhosi nah shreyase. This is a bit long shloka, but we'll break it down one by one into different words. First one is Parasharya vachas sarojam. Then there is Amalam, is a separate word. Then Gitadhyanam Nanakhyanakesaram Harikatha Sambodhana Bodhitam Loke Sajjana Shakpadaihi Aharaha Epiyamanam Muda Bhuyat Bharata Pankajam Kalimalapadhnosi Nah Shreyase. These are the how the words are broken here. The first one, Parasharya vachas sarojam, is one word. Again, if you want to go into detail, there's a lot of things can be done here. Like each word we can discuss about not only what form of namapada or kriyapada, but what sandhi and samasa and all those things can be done. But we can restrict ourselves to what we are interested at this stage. Now, Parasharya vachas sarojam is a samasapada, or is a samasa. It's a combination of many words there. It's a compound word. Now, in the first part there is Parasharya vachah sarojam. You know sarojam, right? Sarojam means one which is, it's a kamalam. Sarojam. Sara is saras, sarovar. Saras, sara. Jam, and ja is the one which is born. Sarojam, the one which is born in saras, or in the pond, which is kamala. Kamala flower. Parasharya vachaha is saroja. What is the kamala here? It's a Parasharya vachaha. Parasharya means what? Parasharya is the son of Parashara. And who is Parashara? Anybody knows who is Parashara?
Parasharya vachaha.
Parasharya vachaha. We are analyzing that word now. So that the first part is Parasharya. Parashara is one word, and the one which is related to Parashara is Parasharya. And Parashara is the son of Parashara, like Dasharathi is the son of Dasharatha, and Vasudeva is son of Vasudeva, like that. Parashara is son of Parashara. Parashara Rishi, Parashara Muni, yeah. He was one of the Munis who is mentioned in Mahabharata. He was the father of Vyasa Rishi, Vyasa, who wrote Mahabharata. So Parashara means Parashara's son, who is Vyasa.
Yeah.
And the one which is related to that Parashara is Parasharya. And Vachaha means the speech. So Parasharya vachaha means the speech of Vyasa. That is the total meaning, whole meaning there. Parasharya
vacha is writing or speech?
Speech, vacha, vachas.
Oh.
Speech. Vachana, vachas. It's all related words.
Okay.
Parasharya vachaha sarojam. Sarojam, it's a visheshana or adjective to sarojam. So the Parasharya vachaha, the speech of Vedavyasa Rishi, that Kamala, that is the Kamala.
Oh, okay.
And And the next word is, in the shloka, next word is amalam. Amalam, mala, I think all of us know, mala is which is not clean. Ashuddham, mala. One
what
which
is mala mean?
Not, mala, malina iti vadama.
Oh, okay.
Malina iti, malina means ashuddha, which is dirty.
Oh, malam, okay.
Mm-hmm. Amalam means not dirty.
Okay.
Amalam means shuddha. So this Parasharya Sarojam, this Kamala is Amalam. Speech of Parasharya Muni or Vedavyasa Muni, that Kamala is Amalam. It is very clean, very Shuddha, very Pavitra. Then Gitartha Gandhotkatam. And how is this Kamala? It is Gitartha Gandhotkatam. So it is also the compound word here again. Gitartha Gandhotkatam. It is
Gitardham, like a gandham.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Gitartha eva gandham. Gitartha eva gandha. Gitartha means the meaning of Gita itself is gandha, means it's a aroma. It's a smell, and by that it is utkatam. Utkatam means it is full of that. It is dipped into that. It's excessive with that gandha. Utkatam means it is very much full of it. So Gitartha Gandhotkatam means that Kamala flower is full of Gitartha Gandha.
Okay.
The smell of Gitartha. Gitartha.
Utkatam.
And Nanakyanaka Kesaram.
I'm sorry, Utkatam means what? I'm sorry, can you repeat?
Utkatam means it is excessively full of.
Okay, full of. Okay.
Abundant.
Okay, yeah.
Nana. Swayana, is it swa?
Sorry?
What is the word nana next to the nana?
Oh, next word. Nanakyanaka Kesaram.
Is that Dhyaya?
Nanakyanaka. Akyanaka.
Okay, can. Okay.
Nanakyanaka Kesaram.
What is a kyanaka?
This is also again a compound word.
Mm-hmm.
Again, there are many words in this. Nanakyanaka Kesaram. Nana means many.
Yeah.
Nana, we use it in our local languages also. Nana means many. Akyanaka. Akyana means katha. Nana Akyanaka, Vruttantaha or katha, stories. Nana Akyanaka, it has many stories. Kesaram. Kesaram means the rays of the branches, or usually in flowers there are these small what do you call those?
Petals.
Not petals. Inside there are small. Within the flower there are small.
The center portion, the kesari. Okay. Right, mandara.
Oh, okay. What the bee sucks it, right?
Right. Bees extract those.
Yeah. Amrutam, like.
Okay. Right. So those kesaram. So this sarojam, this kamala is full of such kesaras of different kathas. Different kathas are kesaras of that kamala flower.
What is a Kana? You said case story.
Akhyana, not Kana. Akhyana. Akhyanaka is the word here. Akhyanaka. Akhyanaka means story.
Okay.
Nanakyanaka Kesaram. This Kamala has Kesara of different stories.
Okay. Oh.
And the next word is Harikatha Sambodhana Bodhitam. Harikatha Sambodhana Bodhitam. Again a compound word.
Mm-hmm.
This Kamala is Harikatha Sambodhana Bodhitam. It is Abodhitam is the main word here. Abodhitam means it is open, it is blossomed. Abodhitam.
Where is it? Sambodhita.
It is open.
Harikatha.
Abodhitam. I'm telling about Abodhitam word, and then the Harikatha Sambodhana Bodhitam. Abodhitam means it is open, fully open, and it is how it is open. It is opened by Harikatha Sambodhana. Harikatha means the stories related to Hari or Krishna or Vishnu, Hari. This flower, Kamala flower, is opened by many stories of Vishnu.
Oh, okay.
Sambodhana, we all know Sambodhana means, usually Sambodhana word means calling, calling or addressing. Addressing. So this Kamala, this flower, is opened by the stories which are related to Vishnu, which are addressed towards Vishnu.
Okay.
Harikatha Sambodhana Bodhitam. So this is all we are talking about, or adjectives, or describing the word about Kamala. What kind of flower is this? Parasharya Vachaha Sarojam.
What did Harikatha actually means?
Harikatha.
We know in just the story.
Stories about Hari. Hari means Krishna, Vishnu.
Hari. Okay.
Harikatha Sambodhana Bodhitam. Abodhitam means open.
Okay.
So this is a Tritiya Vibhakti there, some Harikatha Sambodhana. That's the Tritiya Vibhakti or?
No, it's all Prathama Vibhakti only. It's all Napunsakalinga. Because Parasharya Vachasarojam, that the word itself is Prathama Vibhakti Napunsakalinga. The flower, the Kamala flower of Vyasa Muni's speech. That is the first word, which is in Napunskalingam, Prathama Vibhakti. And all the other words so far, they are also in Prathama Vibhakti, Napunskalingam, because they are all adjectives, Visheshanas, describing the flower, Sarojam. So Amalam, which means Shuddha or Pavitra, that is also Napunskalingam, Prathama Vibhakti. And Gitadhyanam Gandhodkatam, that is also Napunskalingam, Prathama Vibhakti. Nanakyanaka Kesaram, same thing. Harikatha Sambodhana Bodhitam, same thing.
Okay.
So these are big words, compound words, but together make each word, they are in Napunskalingam, Prathama Vibhakti. Okay, the next one. Loke sajjana shattadaihi aharaha pepiyamanam mudha. Now, loke means in this word. Loka means world, right? In lokaha is the loka is pratipadikam. Lokaha, it is like Ramaha. Like loke, so can identify what vibhakti is this based on Rama. Rami, like Rami.
In Rama. Yep.
Right. Saptame vibhakti in Rama.
Yeah.
So like that, loke. Loka means this word.
Yeah.
So in this word, loke, Sajjana Shatpadaihi. This is again a compound word. Sajjana Shatpadaihi. Now, Shatpadaihi. We'll try to break it down into smaller words. Pada. You may be knowing this Pada word. Pada means foot. Right? Pada, foot or leg.
Patpade means Shatpade.
Shat means six. Six.
Yep.
Shatpada.
Shatpada. Oh, like.
Pada means foot. Shatpada, foot or leg. Shatpada means the one which is having 6 foot. Shatpada.
Okay.
The one which is the creature, the animal which is having 6 legs.
Oh, okay.
So, what kind of creatures are these? What kind of animals having which have 6 legs?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, maybe spider?
Huh? Insects. Like this insect word, all of them mostly have 6 legs. Like bees or spiders, all have 6 legs. So in this case, it refers to bees because we are talking about Kamala flower, Sarojam. Shatpadaha means bee.
Which is Haraha is the bee?
Bee like the bee which gets into the flower. Bee.
Haraha. Pade. Shatpade.
Shatpadaihi. Shatpadaihi. No, we'll look at the other next word later. But the first, we have not finished this word. Sajjana Shatpadaihi.
Mm-hmm.
Shatpadaha means the bee.
Mm-hmm.
And this is again like Ramaha.
Yeah.
And this word Ramaihi, I don't know whether you remember this Ramaihi word. Shatpadaihi. Ramaihi. Okay, this is in the 3rd vibhakti. Ramena, like Ramabhyam Ramaihi. Ramena is prathama, ekavachana. Tritiya vibhakti. Ramena, like by Rama. So it's Bahuvachana becomes Ramaihi. Here it is Shatpadaihi. Ramena Tritiya vibhakti. Ekavachana means by Rama. Right? By Rama. We have seen this in last class. Ramena, the instrumental case, Ramena by Rama. Ramena, Athava, Chana, Chanasena, Jalam Pivami. That we have seen it by spoon, I drink water. By.
Now you're breaking up a lot, Mahodaya. Can you
this line
hear?
is very bad today.
Yeah, it's breaking quite a bit.
Maybe I can try another phone.
Landline is better. I don't know which one you're using.
Landline, yes. Let me get landline.
Yeah. Rest of them are there?
Yeah, we are all there.
Yeah, we are still here.
What is Shatpade?
Yeah, I think he's this is again a Visheshana. I think eventually he's saying these are bees. He's comparing the people in the world, the Sajjana, who are who grasp the nectar from there, like they're compared to the bees.
Yeah.
Who come and grasp this from the flower, something like that.
Yeah, it's like a simile. Basically, Shatpadaihi straightforward is 6 feet ones who have insects, basically bees in this case.
Okay.
So what they're saying is,
what is Araha?
I'm calling again. I'm disconnecting. Calling again. You can continue.
Okay.
Oh, he's back.
Okay.
He's. Yeah.
So Shatpada, you just remember Shatpadaha, which means 6 feet, which means beads. That is as far as the word itself is.
Yeah.
Then Sajjana Shatpadaihi means Sajjana means like good people.
Yeah. Loke in lokam Sajjana.
So in loke, good people. Now that is like a samasta padam. They're comparing it, like a.
Yeah.
The people are like bees.
Bees.
What do bees do? Their characteristic is to take the nectar from.
Yeah, from the flower.
Basically, the good. They take the good, So that is what the Shatpadai, basically you're identifying it as bees.
Yeah.
And Padaihi means like Ramaihi, like he was saying, right? Padaihi means with, because there are many feet, 6 feet. If it is one, it will be like Padena kind of thing. But because there are many, it becomes Padaihi.
Okay. He hasn't done with the next word, right? Araha.
No, he hasn't done that. That is like separate. But see how beautiful everything is, right? The language itself, how so many similes and so many.
One word makes so many meanings.
Yeah.
So many combined in one word. Sajjana Shatpadai. Araharaha, I think. Raharaha, right?
Raharaha, I think, means separate, like individual. I don't know.
Padai Raharaha, I think it's Araharaha. It has so much meaning in one word.
And also, you can't just take a dictionary and get the meaning, because it is a contextual meaning. And each word will have about 48 meanings.
So it's still too strong for at least to my stage. So we still have to learn even smaller sentences, then come to a complicated part like this.
Yeah. No, it's like training yourself to do it,
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, this is better, Sanjay Mahodaya.
Better?
Better.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Very clear, in fact.
Very clear.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay. So, Sajjana Shatpadahi. Shatpadaha means the bee, which are having 6 legs. And by those bees, who are the bees here? Sajjana, the good people. Sajjana Shatpadaihi. So, by these Sajjana bees called Sajjanas. And what are they doing? That comes next. Aharaha pepiyam anam muda. Aharaha means every day. Aha. It's a combined word again. Aha. Aharaha. Aha means day. Aharaha is a combined word. It's actually an avyaya. It's
day by day or day? Every day?
Every day.
Oh.
It's used in the sense daily or every day. Okay. Aharaha is one word, which means every day. Pepiyamanam muda. Pepiyamanam. This sarojam kamala is pepiyamanam. Pepiyamanam means it is being drunk by these bees. Pepiyamanam means being drunk.
That is Shanich Pratyaya,
शानच् प्रत्ययः अस्ति बट् तस्मात् पूर्वं शानच् प्रत्ययस्य पूर्वं पेपीय इति नामपदमस्ति पेपीयमानं पेपीय वर्ड् इस् यङन्तरूपम् आफ् पा धातु यङन्त is a special form which is yanganta is another suffix yang is another suffix ting is suffix and it goes with dhatu plus ting pratyayas that becomes verb kriyapadam but dhatu plus yang pratyaya that also become another root. It creates another root on which we can add different other pratyayas to derive them into either kriyapadas or ramapadas again. So here yang pratyaya suffix gets added to pa dhatu. So that becomes pepiya, and to that we can add either tin pratyaya to make it kriyapada, or we can add here they have added shanach pratyaya, so that makes it namapada here pepiyamanam. So what that yang pratyaya is a special pratyaya added to dhatu. What it makes a dhatu turns into, or the meaning becomes that action, the dhatu action is being done too much in that sense. For example.
Oh, too much. I see.
Too much sense. Too much or many times. For example. Drishya dhatu we are familiar with, like in the Vartamana Kala it becomes Pashyati, Pashyanti. So in Yangantarupa it becomes Dari Drishyate, which means I am abundantly seeing something. Or similarly, Vad dhatu it becomes Vavadyate. And Nrit dhatu, if I am dancing too much or if somebody is dancing too much, it becomes Nari Nrityate. So these are special forms, like here Pa dhatu, which are again we are familiar with Pibati. Pa in Lat Lakara or Vartamana Kala becomes Pibati. But in Yangantarupa it takes Pepiyate. Means they drink it abundantly in that sense.
Okay.
So, but adding this shanach pratyaya also, I think we have briefly seen in the class, like drishyamana, gamyamana, drishyamana, pathyamana. So like that pepiyamana is shanach pratyaya. It adds that suffix there mana at the end of a word.
Oh, okay.
Ana or mana. Pepiyamana. So pepiyamana is a person who drinks a lot, anything, like who drinks a lot. Pepiyamana. It could be jalam also, anything. But in this case, the sajjana shakpadaihi, the bees are drinking the essence of that kamala or flower, which is basically Gita here. Bhagavad Gita is the essence. And it is being drunk every day by this sajjana shakpadaihi, by the bees called sajjanas. And muda is the last word here. Muda is away again. Muda is santoshena.
Oh, okay. Happy type.
Happily. Happily, it is being drunk every day in this word by sajjana shakpadaihi. Sajjana, bees.
Oh, okay.
Okay, the last line. Bhuyat bharata pankajam kalimala pradhamsinah shreyase. Bharata Pankajam is again goes with other Napumsakalinga words, which are many in the other lines, like Sarojam, Mamalam, Gitadhyanam, Utkalam, all are Napumsakalinga, Ekavachana. Like this Bharata Pankajam is also Ekavachana, Napumsakalinga. So Pankajam also means
flower, right?
Flower. That's Kamala flower. Panka. What is Panka? Panka, we have seen that in one of the last some slokas. Panka means the dirt.
What is it?
And this Ja means the one which is born. Pankaja.
What is Panka?
The one which is born in the dirt.
Oh, okay.
And this, the Kamala flower, usually we see that born in the like muddy waters.
Mm-hmm.
So Pankajam. Bharata Pankajam, which is a flower, lotus flower here, it is Bharata Pankajam. Bharata means Mahabharata.
Oh.
Mahabharata is the lotus flower.
Is it a Bhuya? It's a Da plus Ba?
No. Bhuyat we'll see later. Bhuyat is a bit different form.
We
are sorry.
Bharata Pankaja is here it is Da. Bhuya, it's a word.
Okay. Combined word. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, because in my version it is two separate words.
Okay.
Actually, there are Bhuyad Bharata. If there is a combined word, there is a sandhi there. It's joining. They are joined together, but there are two separate words. Bhuyat Bharata Pankajam. Bharata Pankajam is one word.
Okay.
Under the Da, there is a Bha. Actually, if you look closely, it is under the Dha, it's a double letter.
Bhuyat Bharata becomes Bhuyat Bharata. Okay. Bhuyat
plus Bharata, it becomes Bhuyad Bharata.
Okay.
So Bharata Pankajam means this Kamala called Mahabharata.
Okay.
And Bhuyat is the Kriya Padam. We'll see it at the end. So let's proceed to the next one. Bharata Pankajam Kalimala Pradhamasi. And what is it? It is also an adjective. Kalimala Pradhamasi. Pradhams, that are again, it's a compound word. There are, if you break the words here, it is Kalimala Pradhamasi. It is Pradhamasi means it is the destroyer. Destroyer of Kalimala.
Okay.
Mala is again we have seen, we are familiar with Mala. It's
okay, it's a black mud type. Black.
Yeah, Kali.
Okay.
Kali is the Kali Yuga. We know that Kali. Kali is a Rakshasa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Kalimala Pradhamsina. In this, then the sins of Kali Yuga, of this time, the dirt of this time. Kalimala Pradhamsi. And this Bharata Pankajam, this lotus flower or Mahabharata, is also, it is Kalimala Pradhamsi. It is a destroyer of this Kalikala Mala, of this, the dirt of this time.
Okay.
Pradhamsin is the Pratipadikam or root word, and in Napunsakalinga Ekavachane it becomes Pradhamsi. Kalimala Pradhamsi. Napunsakalinga Ekavachana.
Okay.
Naha Shreyase. Naha means Naha for us. Asmakam Naha. It is a Shashti Bhakti or sixth Bhakti, Bahuvachana. Like Mama, you know, like Mama.
Mm-hmm.
Mama means my. So its Bahuvachana form is Asmakam, and there is a alternative for Asmakam called Naha.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Asmakam or Naha means, actually it means here for us. No?
Naha is for us, okay.
Naha, Mama, Bahuvachana of Mama is Naha. My, or for us. No?
Okay.
Shreyase. Shreyas is the Pratipadikam. Shreyase is the fourth vibhakti, Ekavachana. Shreyase. Shreyas means betterment, right? For our to do good or betterment. Shreyas. Shreyase is the fourth vibhakti, Chaturthi vibhakti, which means for, right? For betterment. Like Ramaya, fourth vibhakti, Shreyase. Ramaya, fourth vibhakti means for Rama. And Shreyase, the fourth vibhakti, means for betterment. So putting it together here, Kalimala Pradhamsinah Shreyase Bharata Pankajam. So this lotus flower called Bharata, Mahabharata, which is the destroyer of Kalimala, for our betterment, Naha Shreyase, for our betterment.
Okay.
Bhuyat is the Kriya Padam here. Bhuyat means let it be, let it happen. So it is like a prayer. Bhuyat. So in summary, this Bharata Pankajam, the lotus god Mahabharata, and these are all adjectives which are in the previous lines, which is the Kamala flower god Vedavyasa's speech, which is Shuddha Amalam, and Gitartha Gandhotkatam is full of fragrance or smell called Gita Artha, and it has that Kesaram of many stories, and it is fully blossomed. So it's Harikathas, the stories which are addressing this Hari, which are talking about Hari or Vishnu, Bhagavan, and it is being drunk happily, Pepiyamanam, being drunk happily, Muda, happily, every day. Aharaha means every day. In this world, Loke means in this world. Sajjana Shakpadehi, by the bees called Sajjanas, good people. This kind of flower, which is the destroyer of Kalimala, Naha Shreyase Bhuyat. Let it be for our betterment, like that. Bhuyat is a special form. It is in the Ashirling form, which is, we have not seen it. Bhu dhatu is same, like Bhavati is in the Vartamana Kala. We have seen that, Bhavati, Bhavanti. Bhu dhatu, but here it says in a different lakara called Ashirling lakara. Bhuyat. It's a desire, wish. Let it be. Any discussion you want to have on this or questions?
लघु प्रश्नः महोदय, प्रध्वंसिन् इति नपुंसकलिङ्गपदं वा नक प्रध्वंसिन्?
प्रध्वंसिन् अत्र नपुंसकलिङ्गे अस्ति, तस्य रूपाणि पुल्लिङ्गे तथा स्त्रीलिङ्गे अपि भवितुम् अर्हन्ति, अत्र नपुंसकलिङ्गे अस्ति। यथा गुणिन् शब्दः अपि पुल्लिङ्गे स्त्रीलिङ्गे नपुंसकलिङ्गे अपि भवितुम् अर्हन्ति। भवति यथा गुणिनौ गुणिनः इति पुल्लिङ्गे भवति गुणी गुणिनी गुणीनि गुणि ह्रस्वगुणि गुणि गुणिनी गुणीनि इति नपुंसकलिङ्गे अपि भवति तथैव कलिमलप्रध्वंसी इति दीर्घ अस्ति चेत् तत्र पुल्लिङ्गः भवति अत्र नपुंसकलिङ्गे ह्रस्वैकारः
अस्तु धन्यवादः
okay so go to the next one. Yep. Next one is simple and smaller. Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langhayate girim yatkrupa tamaham vande paramananda madhavam. Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langhayate girim. Mukam means the one who cannot talk or mute. Mukam karoti vachalam. Mukam is in which vibhakti? Anybody? Nagesh Moday.
Ramam 2. Is it 2 maybe?
Yes, 2. Dvitiya vibhakti ekavachane mukam karoti vachalam. Karoti, we use it all the time. Karoti does, right? Does. Vachalam karoti mukam. Vachalam means the one who talks too much. Vachalam. Yeah. Pangum langhayate girim. Mukam is the mute. Vachalam is the one who talks too much. Karoti does. Pangum langhayate girim. Langhayate girim. Pangum means the one who cannot walk, the one who doesn't have legs or lame. Pangum. Girim langhayate. Girim is Giri Shabda. Ikaranta Pullinga Girihi, like Kavihi. Dvitiya vibhakti again, second vibhakti, ekavachanam. Giri means Parvata, right? Mountain. Langhayate is Langha dhatu. Langhayate means makes to cross. We'll see the forms in a bit of these words, but let's understand the meaning quickly. Yat krupa tamaham vande. Yat krupa, yes.
Langhayate means to cross.
One who makes to cross.
Oh, okay.
Yat krupa. Yasya krupa, one whose mercy. Tam aham vande. Tam aham. To that person, or to that thing. Tam aham vande paramananda madhavam. Tam aham. To that person, one day. One day means I salute, I bow. Paramananda madhavam. Paramananda madhavam. Madhavam. Krishna.
Yeah.
So the meaning is I bow to Krishna. Whose krupa makes all this possible. Like Mukam karoti vachalam, who is mute, who cannot talk, this krupa, his mercy can make him abundant with speech, vachalam. And the one who cannot walk, one who doesn't have legs, it can make him to cross the mountain.
Oh, okay.
So I bow to this Madhava or his krupa. Sorry. Yeah.
Yatkuna means?
Yat krupa.
Yat krupa.
Krupa.
What is yat krupa means?
Krupa is mercy, right? Krupa.
Yeah.
Krupaya. Krupa is mercy.
Okay.
Yat is added to it. Yat, it has become samasa also there, samasta padam. We break it down, it becomes yasya krupa, means whose mercy. Whose mercy. Yasya krupa.
Okay.
Okay. So, kriyapadam here, which is kriyapadam? There are two kriyapadam. Karoti and vande. So there are two sentences also in this shlokas. So first sentence, Yat Krupa Mukam Vachalam Tatha Pangum, actually three Kriyapadam, Langayate also. Yat Krupa Mukam Vachalam Karoti. That is one sentence. Which means, Yasya Krupa, whose mercy, Mukam Vachalam Karoti. It makes a person who cannot talk, it makes him talkative.
Okay.
So I think that is simple. This sentence is simple. Yasya Krupa. Yat Krupa Mukam Vachalam Karoti. Karoti is Vartamana Kala, Ekavachana, Prathama Purusha, Karoti. And then Pangum Girim Langhayate. Again we have to assume Yat Krupa there also. Yat Krupa Pangum Langhayate. Whose Krupa, Yasya Krupa, whose mercy, Pangum Girim Langhayate. Pangum means the one who doesn't have legs, lame person. Girim Langhayate. Girim means the mountain. Langhayate, makes to cross.
Okay.
Langhate is the Langha is the dhatu, and Langhate in Vartamana Kala it usually becomes Langhate, crosses. If I want to cross something, if I am crossing the bridge, or if some Balaka, or if some Balaka is crossing the bridge, we can say Langhate. Balakaha setum Langhate. We can say that. But how are we going to say to make someone to cross? If the Balaka himself is crossing the bridge, then we can say Balakaha setum Langhate. Matava Hanuman Samudram Langhate. Correct?
Yeah.
But here Yat Krupa is making someone else to cross. Krupa itself is not crossing. Krupa is making that lame person to cross the mountain. So in that sense, here there is a form. The special form is called Langhayate here. It's called a Nijantarupa. Nich suffix is added here. Like we talked about yang suffix. There are different suffixes which can be added to dhatus. Here there is a nich suffix which is added to this lang dhatu. So we can add it to any dhatu in this nich suffix. And the sense becomes making someone to do that action. For example, we are all familiar with patha dhatu, right? Pathati. Pathati means what? Saha pustakam pathati. Saha pustakam pathati means he reads the book.
Vartamana Kala.
Vartamana Kala. But if someone else is making him to read the book, then how are we going to say it? Then we have to add that nich pratyaya or suffix to that patha dhatu, and then it changes the form to pathayati.
Oh, yeah.
Pathayati. Adhyapakaha pustakam pathayati. So that changes.
Okay.
Pathayati, making him to read the book, which actually means teaching, right? Technically it means making him to read the book, read something. Adhyapaka pustakam pathayati. Similarly, we can add that nich to any dhatu. That becomes, it changes. It becomes a preranarthaka. It is called preranarthaka, means or causative, making someone else to do that action. Similarly, drishya dhatu. In the Vartamana Kala we say pashyati, right? Saha pashyati.
Pashyate.
No, because the dhatu is drish. We have to consider drish dhatu, not pasya. Pasya is the vartamana kala form of drish. So if we add a nich to that dhatu which is drish, it becomes darshayati. Darshayati.
Darshayati, okay.
So if you are showing, making someone to see something, which is actually showing, right? If you are showing something, then you have to say darshayati. Saha chitram darshayati, means he is showing the picture. So in that sense only here langhayate is used here. Langhayate girim, pangum langhayate girim.
Okay.
It makes that lame person to cross that mountain. Okay, now the last sentence. Tam aham vande paramananda madhavam. Tam. Vande means I salute. Tam aham. Tam aham vande. Aham vande is the simple sentence here. Aham vande means I salute. And whom do I salute? Vande is a transitive verb, right? It takes object. It needs object. Sakarmaka dhatu. We call it sakarmaka dhatu. Means it needs karma pada. Whom I am saluting. Whom? So that has to be in the karma pada here. So I am saluting Paramananda Madhavam. I am saluting Paramananda Madhavam is the one word. Again, it is a compound word. We can break it down into smaller words. The main word here is Madhavam. Okay? I am saluting Madhavam. Aham Madhavam vande. And what kind of Madhavam? He is Paramananda. He is full of joy. Ananda gunaha santi. Tasmin iti Paramanandaha. He is full of joyous characters. Adosha punaha. There are no doshas in Madhava, in Bhagavan. Iti Paramanandaha. He is full of joyous characters. So that kind of Madhavam, that kind of Krishna. And even Madhavam is also a compound word. If you see that Madhavam means what?
Sweet. Madha.
Madhavam is the secondary bhakti, but Madhava is the pratipadikam, like Rama, Madhavaha. Madhavam is secondary bhakti. But Madhava Shabda, what is the meaning of Madhava?
Ma Adhava.
Anybody pitch in, please? Anyone wants to talk? Madhava.
Madhava iti asti va?
Madhava, Krishna.
Yeah, but you're asking the meaning, right?
Madhava Krishna iti samanya artha. But Madhava means the husband or the master. Dhava ityukte.
Adhava, they say widow, right? Adhava means widow.
What did you say Dhava means?
Dhava means the husband or master, ruler in that sense, like Pati. Pati, same Dhava.
So
Ma means Ma. Ma is Lakshmi. So Lakshmi is husband, Madhava.
Okay.
Ma Rama Mangala Devata iti Amarakoshe asti. Amarakoshe is a book. It's a Sanskrit thesaurus written by Amarasimha. So it's an old book. But in that, anyway, so Ma means Lakshmi. It's another name for Lakshmi.
Okay.
Madhava means Lakshmi's husband. Paramananda Madhavam, he is of joyous nature. Aham vande Paramananda Madhavam. This kind of Madhavam, aham vande, I salute. tam is added to that aham. Tam means, you should be knowing this tam. Saha is, we know that, saha taute, saha is he, right? And tam is the second vibhakti, ekavachana, of saha. So tam is the adjective to Paramananda Madhavam here. Because Paramananda Madhavam is second vibhakti ekavachanam, its adjective, the tam, is also in second vibhakti ekavachana. So tam Paramananda Madhavam. I salute that Lakshmipati. Iti artha. So this is the whole sentence here. I think this is quite simple. Any questions here?
Madhavah tarhi षष्ठी तत्पुरुषः भवति वा समासः?
समासे षष्ठी तत्पुरुषः. तस्य एक्चुअली समासद्वयम् अस्ति. माधव इति प्रथमसमासः, तदनन्तरं परमानन्दमाधवः. परमानन्दः इति अपि एकः समासः अस्ति. तदनन्तरं परमानन्दमाधवमपि एकः समासः एव. परमानन्दः माधवः, सः इति परमानन्दमाधवः इति कर्मधारयसमासः. परमानन्दमाधव, परमानन्द इति विशेषणं. is full of joyous nature. Tasya kripa mukam karoti vachalam. It makes the muka also talk, and pangu also can cross. These are he is describing the mahima of his kripa. But these are like, okay, it can make, I'm adding this to it, but in the meaning, but it can all make this, his kripa can all make this, but even tena vina trunamapi na chalati iti uktihi asti. Without his wish, even a grass or even a anu cannot move. Tena vina trunamapi na chalati iti uktihi. So not only this, even whatever we do, whatever anything moves, anything happens in this world, that is also by his kripa only, by his wish or by his mercy only. That is the meaning here. Yeah. Paramananda Madhava iti Paramananda iti, so full of joyous nature or full of Anandapurna characters. No? And that also has the similar meaning to Narayana. The Narayana Shabda was coming in the first shloka. Narayanena Swayam. Narayana Shabdasya artha kaha? Na Nara iti artha, Ara iti artha, Ara iti Shabdasya artha doshaha. Ara. Na araha, naraha. Means adoshaha. Means he is clean. Na doshaha santi tasmin. Iti naraha. Ara means doshas or faults. Na araha, no faults. Iti naraha. Ayana means the collection, full. Ayana means collection. So Narayana means full of adosha characters. Faultless. You cannot find any faults. There are no faults. Iti Narayana iti Shabdasya. One meaning. There are hundreds of meanings. This is one of the meanings that I wanted to bring to your notice here because it's connected to Paramananda. Ananda also means faultless, joyous. Paramananda Madhavam, Anandamaya, and also Narayana. It is faultless. If you don't have any questions or any discussions, I think we can do the next one in the next session.
Okay.
The last shloka.
Yes, that's good.
Yeah.
Thank
any
you,
questions
Sanjay.
so far?
No.
Mind has
Thanks
gone.
again. We'll see you next week.
Right? Very nice.
I know.
Nice.
I can't believe one simple thing, how much meaning.
Narayana Narayana Pratidinam Pratikshanam Vadamaha. Idanimeva Artha Janami Idani. Sanjeev Mahadasya Kripa.
But why it starts from one who doesn't have no faults at all. Similarly, if you say here amalam, you explain that which is not contaminated. Rather than saying that why they don't come from the other side, meaning has more good qualities, instead of saying that they don't have any bad qualities.
Yeah.
Maybe this is how it is formed when it's written. You understand my question?
What is the question?
Both of these words, you just explained Narayana meaning, and which is basically without any faults, right? Or you said Araha is a doshas, and the Naraha means without faults. So Narayana is one who has a collection of qualities which are not faulty. I don't know if that's the correct way to say it or not. Okay. And similarly, the word amalam is without any contamination, right?
Correct.
So instead of in both of these places, instead of coming from a positive way, saying that okay, they have these many good qualities, or this has so many other good qualities, instead of saying that, it comes and says it doesn't have any contamination. It doesn't do any faults.
Yeah, it's a good question. Nishedha is also important because we can discuss more about that, but generally we can think of like if we want to know something properly, or if we want to know something which is supposed to be good, we have to know that it is good. We have to know that it is also not faulty. That it's the two sides of a coin, like vidya, avidya. Iti vadanti.
Okay.
Vidya means avidya. If you want to know vidya, I think some of you attended that lecture last week, last month at Ann Arbor. So there also vidya avidya discussion was there. So this vidya avidya means vidya is the knowledge which leads us towards the Paramatma or spirituality. But if we want to understand correctly, we have to know what is not correct. Like avidya. Avidya mrityam tirtva. Vidya mritam ashnute. That is the word. Means we have to know avidya and avidya. Means what is good. If you want to know, we have to also be aware that what is the negation, what is the nishedha part of it. What is lacking in it.
Yeah.
Then our samshaya becomes very clear. Then we will be asamshayas. Then only we will be very confident. If you know only good characters of a person, then if you don't know the bad characters, that means if we don't know if the person is not having the bad characters, then we will not be sure. We will be doubting whether the person will be is having the bad characters also. And because we are only exposed to his good characters, maybe what if he has the bad characters? That question may arise.
Just like dharma, adharma.
Also, there is some concept of emphasis, right? Where suppose you say he knows everything versus there isn't anything he doesn't know.
Yeah. Now I get the point. Now I think okay. So this is we are covering the base completely. There is no way you can come and doubt or come ever express. Okay.
Doubtless about it.
Yeah. Okay. Now that is good. It's good. It's very minute, but it is a very subtle difference.
Yes. The thing, your observation is good.
Yes. Astu. Dhanyawada. Agrime saptahe.
Dhanyawada. Sanjay. I think.
Shubha.